There's a diner down on Main Street, still glowing in the rain. The same old waitress pouring coffee while trains roll through the dark again. I've spent years chasing horizons, watching seasons come and go, learning every road worth taking starts where fear won't let you go. The city keeps its secrets, and I've learned to keep mine too. Some things are better carried than explained to someone new. The night doesn't ask questions, it only lets you think about the distance you've traveled and the edges of the brink. I'm the last light on Main Street, still burning through the storm, holding on to something honest in a world that's changed its form. Every mile left behind me, every lesson that's so deep. I'm the last light on Main Street when the city falls asleep. I knew men who chased fortunes and others who chased fame. Most of them lost themselves long before the money came. I've seen love become a memory, I've seen trust become a ghost. Funny how the things that hurt us can end up teaching most. Now I sit beside the window, listening to the rain, knowing peace is not a destination, but a choice we make again. The moon hangs over rooftops like a guardian of the night, reminding every lonely soul to keep moving toward the light. I'm the last light on Main Street, still burning through the storm, holding on to something honest in a world that's changed its form. Every mile left behind me, every lesson that's so deep. I'm the last light on Main Street when the city falls asleep. And a soul beyond repair, not broken, just weathered, not lost, just free. running through the storm, holding on to something honest in a world that's changed its form. Every mile left behind me, every lesson etched so deep. I'm the last light on Main Street when the city falls asleep. And if nobody remembers the roads I chose to keep, I'll still shine through the darkness like the last light on Main Street. The train rolls through the distance, the coffee turns cold, and the last light on Main Street still glows.
There's a weight a quiet man carries that the world will never know. A collection of old battles hidden underneath his clothes. Every promise he kept in silence, every burden he chose to bear. Every night he stayed standing when nobody else was there. The city only sees the surface, the calm expression on his face, not the years he spent rebuilding after life erased the place. Some storms leave no wreckage, some scars never show, but they're written in the posture of every man who chose to grow. That's the weight of a quiet man, the things he never says, the miles he walks in darkness, the price he sometimes pays. No need for recognition, no need for a grand display. The weight of a quiet man is carried anyway. I remember all the crossroads and the choices left behind, the nights I sat beside the window trying to settle my mind. Some people chase the spotlight, some people chase applause. I spent years chasing purpose and understanding the cause. Why some hearts stay humble after everything they've seen, why some souls remain gentle after surviving what they've been. The rain keeps falling softly
drops in the stone, like a reminder from the heavens that nobody climbs alone. That's the weight of a quiet man, the things he never says, the miles he walks in darkness, the price he sometimes pays. No need for recognition, no need for a grand display. The weight of a quiet man is carried anyway. Strength isn't always loud, wisdom doesn't need a stage. Some truths only arrive after enough years and age. And peace isn't something given, it's earned one night at a time, by learning what to hold on to and what to leave behind. The dreams he kept alive when the nights were dark and cold. No need for recognition, no need for a grand display. The weight of a quiet man is carried anyway. And if the world never notices the battles that he won, he'll still walk forward proudly, long after they are done. The city keeps moving, the rain keeps falling, going.
There's a chair beside the window that nobody ever takes, that watches over quiet evenings and remembers old mistakes. I've spent countless nights there thinking, while the city drifted by, watching rain blur distant streetlights underneath the tired sky. Somewhere in that worn-out cushion lives every version of my name.
the dreamer and the doubter, the winner and the blame. The room grows still around me, like it understands the cost of every road I traveled and everything I lost. In the chair by the window, I learned to let things go. The people, the expectations, the things I couldn't control. The rain became my company, the silence became my friend. In the chair by the window, I found myself again. I remember winter evenings when the future felt unclear, when every dream seemed distant and every answer disappeared. But time has a quiet patience, it reveals what matters most. Not the noise of passing moments, but the things that truly hold. Now the city seems much smaller than it did in younger days, and peace arrives more often in simple, honest ways. Just like all those years ago, though I'm not the same anymore. In the chair by the window, I learned to let things go. The people, the expectations, the things I couldn't control. The rain became my company, the silence became my friend. In the chair by the window, I found myself again. Some lessons take a lifetime, some truths arrive too late. Some doors only make sense after you've walked away. And maybe that's the beauty of every passing year. You stop chasing certainty and start seeing things clear. The expectations, the things I couldn't control. The rain became my company, the silence became my friend. In the chair by the window, I found myself again. And when the final evening comes and the city fades from view, leave that chair beside the window for someone passing through. The rain keeps falling, the chair remains, and somewhere in the silence, another story begins.
I used to carry every memory like a suitcase made of stone, dragging old conversations down roads I walked alone. Every broken expectation, every goodbye that went wrong, every shadow from the past I kept carrying along. But time has a quiet wisdom that arrives without a sound, teaching you that some burdens were never meant to be bound. The older I get, the clearer it seems. Some things belong to yesterday, and some belong to dreams. The lighter I travel, the farther I go, the less I need to carry, the more I seem to know. I let go of old resentments and the weight of who I was. The lighter I travel, the freer I become. I don't need every answer or every score settled straight. Some battles are won by walking away and leaving room for fate. The city still hums its stories, the rain still paints the streets, but they don't pull me backward like they did in younger weeks. Now I keep only what matters, a few names, a few truths, and the lessons that survived the recklessness of youth. The moonlight on the river looks softer than before. Maybe peace arrives the moment you stop keeping score. The lighter I travel, the farther I go, the less I need to carry, the more I seem to know. I let go of old resentments and the weight of who I was. The lighter I travel, the freer I become.
spent years building armor for battles long gone by, not realizing some defenses were keeping out the sky. And when I finally dropped them, one piece at a time, I discovered peace was waiting on the other side. And when my road grows shorter and the evening sun hangs low, I smile at all I left behind and keep moving slow. Stretches onward, the baggage grows smaller, and the night feels lighter.
Everybody's moving faster, chasing something they can't name, scrolling through another lifetime, trying to outrun the rain. The city's brighter than it used to be, but somehow feels less warm. Too many voices talking loudly, not enough weather in the storm. I sit beneath a fading streetlight, watching strangers pass me by, wondering if they ever notice the stars beyond the sky. Maybe I'm from a different chapter, maybe that's alright. Some things are worth preserving in a world obsessed with light. I'm an old soul in a new world, trying to keep my footing straight, holding on to simple truths before they disappear too late. I still believe in loyalty and earning what you own. I'm an old soul in a new world, walking roads alone. I still enjoy the sound of silence more than crowded company. A cup of coffee by the window and a little honesty. I've learned that peace is expensive, but worth every cent you spend. And the older that I get, the more I value genuine friends. The world keeps changing every season, but some things never should. Like keeping your word when it's difficult and doing what you said you would. The moon reflects on wet pavement like it did when I was young, reminding me that wisdom grows long after songs are sung. I'm an old soul in a new world, trying to keep my footing straight, holding on to simple truths before they disappear too late. I still believe in loyalty, earning what you own. I'm an old soul in a new world, walking roads alone. All the way through. Not everything old is broken, not everything new is gold. Some lessons survive generations because they're worth being told. Walking roads alone. And when the city finally sleeps and the last lights lose their glow, I'll still be carrying those old truths wherever I may go. The city keeps changing, the years keep turning, but some souls remain timeless. never printed, all the nights I barely slept. They never saw the empty rooms or the promises I kept. No headlines for the sacrifices, no cameras for the pain. Just another man still standing after walking through the rain. The city loves a winner, but it forgets the road they took. The chapters full of struggle that nobody bothered to look. Some victories are private, some wars are never seen, and some of the strongest people remain somewhere in between. There's no applause for survivors, no crowd waiting at the end, no spotlight in the darkness, no guarantee you'll win. But every scar tells a story, every wound reveals the cost. There's no applause for survivors, just proof they weren't lost. I knew a man who lost everything and still woke up each day. He carried heartbreak like luggage, but never threw his hope away. The strongest souls I've ever met were never loud or proud. They moved like shadows through the storm and never needed a crowd. Because life doesn't hand out trophies for simply staying alive. Yet somehow that's the hardest thing most people ever survive. The moonlight on the pavement looks the same as years ago, but the man who walks beneath it knows things he didn't know. There's no applause for survivors, no crowd waiting at the end, no spotlight in the darkness, no guarantee you'll win. But every scar tells a story, every wound reveals the cost. There's no applause for survivors, just proof they weren't lost. Is getting up when no one sees, choosing hope over surrender on your hands and trembling knees. Not because somebody's watching, not because your name will shine, but because your soul remembers why you started the climb. Survivors, no crowd waiting at the end, no spotlight in the darkness, no guarantee you'll win. But every scar tells a story, every wound reveals the cost. There's no
no applause for survivors, just proof they weren't lost. And when the final curtain falls and the city dims its glow, the ones who kept on walking will be the only ones who know. The city keeps forgetting, but survivors remember every step.
I caught my reflection in a window on a street I used to know. And for a moment I remember a man from long ago. He walked a little faster, carried more doubt than pride, always searching for direction with a storm he couldn't hide. He thought every door was final, every heartbreak meant the end, never knowing all those broken roads would become his closest friends. The years don't move in circles, they move like rivers to the sea. And somewhere along the current, life keeps changing who we see. There's 1,000 miles between who I was and the man I am tonight. 1,000 lessons in the darkness, 1,000 reasons I survived. Every scar became a compass, every loss became a guide. There's 1,000 miles between who I was, and I'm grateful for the ride. I've stood in rooms full of strangers and felt completely alone. I've sat beside an empty window and somehow felt at home. I've learned that peace isn't found in applause or validation. It's built one quiet evening beyond expectation. The city keeps rewriting itself, but some truths remain the same. Character is forged in silence, not in fortune or fame. The moon still hangs above me like it did in younger years. Only now I understand the purpose of those fears. There's 1,000 miles between who I was and the man I am tonight. 1,000 lessons in the darkness, 1,000 reasons I survived. Every scar became
grateful for the ride. To leave beside the road. Some burdens were never mine, some battles weren't my war, and letting go created space for something better than before. There's 1,000 miles between who I was and the man I am tonight. 1,000 lessons in the darkness, 1,000 reasons I survived. Every scar became a compass, every loss became a guide. There's 1,000 miles between who I was, and I'm grateful for the ride. Every storm that tried to break me, every tear I couldn't hide, built a road beneath my footsteps and carried me through the night. There's 1,000 miles between who I was and the man beneath these skies, and every mile was worth the journey, every low and every rise. The city keeps moving, the river keeps flowing, and somewhere behind me, a younger man finally smiles.
There's a glass of midnight waiting on a table by the door. The same old amber conversation I've had 1,000 times before. The city glows beyond the window like a photograph in blue, and every light reminds me of someone that I once knew. The years move like smoke through the darkness, quietly changing shape, taking some things away forever, leaving others to escape. The night has always listened better than most people do. It never interrupts the silence, but tells me what is true. Here's to a glass of midnight, raised to the roads I've crossed, to every hard-earned lesson and everything I've lost, to the dreams that kept me moving when the sky was cold and gray. Here's to a glass of midnight and another survived day. I remember chasing answers across cities and years, thinking wisdom waited somewhere beyond the doubts and fears. But wisdom arrived quietly, like rain against the pain, not as a sudden revelation, but through ordinary pain. Every answer or every mystery solved, I've learned that peace grows stronger when the ego isn't involved. The moon hangs over rooftops like a lantern in the haze, watching over tired souls in their unfinished days. Here's to a glass of midnight, raised to the roads I've crossed, to every hard-earned lesson and everything I've lost, to the dreams that kept me moving when the sky was cold and gray. Here's to a glass of midnight and another survived day. The older I become, the less I need to prove. The value of a man lives in how he chooses to move. Not in noise, not in attention, not in trophies on a shelf, but in the promises he keeps when nobody sees but himself. I've crossed, to every hard-earned lesson and everything I've lost, to the dreams that kept me moving when the sky was cold and gray. Here's to a glass of midnight and another survived day. And when the final evening comes and the city fades away, I'll raise one final glass to life and quietly walk away. The glass stands empty, the night remains, and midnight pours another story. There's a man at the corner table, staring into his coffee cup. He wears a smile when people ask, but never opens up. You can see it in his eyes, the miles he's traveled through, the kind of pain that teaches things no classroom ever knew. He's paid bills nobody noticed, fought battles no one saw, kept standing through the hardest years without applause at all. Some stories stay unspoken, some wounds stay out of sight. Some men learn how to carry them through every sleepless night. Here's to the men who never talk about it, the ones who keep moving on, the ones who hold the weight in silence long after the strength is gone. They don't ask for recognition, they don't need the world to see. Here's to the men who never talk about it, they're stronger than they'll ever be. Father working overtime, trying to keep the lights alive, never speaking of the pressure, just doing what it takes to survive. I know a man who lost everything and built it all again, without posting every struggle or explaining where he'd been. The world often overlooks them because they never make a scene, but they're the reason families stand when times get hard and mean. The rain falls on every rooftop without choosing where to land, and life tests every soul it finds in ways we don't always understand. Here's to the men who never talk about it, the ones who keep moving on, the ones who hold the weight in silence long after the strength is gone. They don't ask for recognition, they don't need the world to see. Here's to the men who never talk about it, they're stronger than they'll ever be. Never speaks, maybe courage is getting up every day for weeks and weeks. Maybe strength is showing kindness when the world has not been fair. Maybe strength is carrying burdens
asking others to care. Is gone. They don't ask for recognition. They don't need the world to see. Here's to the men who never talk about it. They're stronger than they'll ever be. And when the years have all passed by and the stories finally cease, may they find the rest they earned and a little well-deserved peace. The coffee grows cold, the city moves on, and the strongest men say nothing at all.
The smoke above the river tonight, drifting slow beneath the moon, like old memories returning to a familiar tune. The water carries reflections of bridges, lights, and years, of every dream I ever buried, and every conquered fear. I've watched the current moving, never asking where it goes, and somehow in that silence I found answers nobody knows. Keeps on flowing, no matter what we lose, and life keeps moving forward, no matter what we choose. There's smoke above the river, shadows on the shore. The man I was keeps fading, like footprints evermore. The night tells old stories, the water sings them low. There's smoke above the river, things only rivers know. I remember chasing certainty like it was something I could hold, but certainty is a stranger to the young and to the old. The years taught me a softer lesson, one I couldn't understand. You don't control the water, you simply learn to stand. Now, every scar feels lighter, every burden less defined, because peace is not forgetting, it's leaving weight behind. The moon hangs over black water like a lantern in the sky, reminding every traveler, not every question needs a why. There's smoke above the river and shadows on the shore. The man I was keeps fading like footprints evermore. The night tells old stories, the water sings them low. There's smoke above the river, and things only rivers know. Some people spend their whole lives trying to outrun the past, only to discover healing comes when you stop running at last. And maybe wisdom isn't found in winning every fight. Maybe wisdom is learning how to sleep through the night. There's smoke above the river and shadows on the shore. The man I was keeps fading like footprints evermore. The night tells of stories, the water sings them low. There's smoke above the river, and things only rivers know. Every mile I've traveled, every seed I've sown, brought me to this riverbank to finally call it home. The smoke above the river, the smoke above the river. There's smoke above the river tonight. There's smoke above the river tonight, drifting slow beneath the moon, like old memories returning to a familiar tune. The water carries reflections of bridges, lights, and years, of every dream I ever buried and every conquered fear. I've watched the current moving, never asking where it goes,